G'day guys, welcome back to the channel. You're watching Flash Like Crazy. Today I'm reviewing the all new Dobermann Pro Max from Armytek. Let's check it out. All right, before we go to table talk, let's just have a look at how it looks in the hand. So 21-700 light, not too big, not too small, kind of nice. Very, very easy to momentary or fully click in the switch. That's the type of beam. That's the type of beam profile you're going to get. So you've got a hotspot and spill. It is an SFT70 emitter down a smooth reflector. So you are going to get a hotspot and spill. You know, you're going to get a lot of candela, large hotspot, lots of spill, and this goes up to 3000 lumen max. So a lot of light. So let's get it to the top, which was that. It's just incredible what the night shots do. I mean, look at the candela when I go on that hat. It just makes it almost disappear. The light does get pretty hot though on the 3000 lumens, so just be aware of that. And the way you use it, as I'll show you at the table, is basically turn it on with the switch, with the back tail switch, sorry, and then the side switch operates your cycling. And if you have strobe enabled, a quick double tap, gets you strobe, which is very, very powerful and disorientating. So yeah, let's go to table talk and then we'll go to the night shots. Let's go. All right, exciting light this, the new Armytek. So just get all the gear out of it. Comes in a sweet box too. So we'll just have a look at that there. So 3000 lumen max output, 460 meters throw, 10 days max run time. It is a white light, multi-fuel, which means it can be used with either this lithium battery or two CR123A non-rechargeables, which is really cool, 10-year warranty. And it is the Dobermann Pro Max, so it doesn't fit in frame at the moment. I'm trying a different video frame at the moment, so it's kind of like a closer frame, better quality, but it doesn't fit in frame, so I kind of got to maybe just go, there you go. Anyway, so, but yeah, cool box, cool kind of carry box as well. So comes with this really awesome clip here, and that Velcro's on and off if you don't want it. So yeah, really nice style. And then on the back here, we've just got the lumen outputs and things like that, which I'll go through in the user manual anyway, as to our 2CR123A compatibility, impact resistance 25 meters, and submersion resistance 25 meters. So very, very strong light, as you would have all heard me say Armyteks are in the past. So everything that it comes with is right here. So you've got a holster. Armytek do not skimp out on their holsters. Very cool holster. What's even cooler about that holster is this little thing here. So this here, you could put two CR123A batteries in, which I think is freaking awesome. So you got your two spare batteries in here in case it runs low with this and you're not near a charger. You could put, I don't know, a pen in there. You could put a pry bar in there. You could put heaps of stuff in there. So this extra little bit here is, I think, really cool. Very, very cool, and just made very, very well. Armytek really make their stuff well. One of my favorite brands. Now you will get your typical Armytek lanyard, which comes with that little steel thing here. So that is awesome. You get your tactical ring. So the tactical ring, now I wonder, because Armytek always double O-rings, there the double O-rings are, so I don't think you're going to be able to get that. No, you won't. You're going to have to take the O-rings off, and I just don't want to, so I'm not going to put the tactical ring on right now. But what you have to do is remove the O-rings, put the tactical ring on, put the O-rings back, and then put the tail cap on, and you've got your tactical ring on. But I'm not going to do that right now because I don't want to grease up my hands or de-grease the O-rings because it's a new light, and I just don't want to do it yet. And you get two spare O-rings in case of the O-rings break, and you get a pocket clip as well, which notches onto here like that. So let's notch the pocket clip on and see how it looks. I know it's going to be very, very sturdy because that's just how Armytek roll. But ow, there we go. So and that doesn't impede on how you hold it or whatever. So that's a great, strong pocket clip. Nice. Okay, what else do you get? So I'll just close that up. Now you get this connector. This would be, I imagine, for the double CR123A use, if you want to use two CR123As, which I think is awesome that it's compatible with that. That's bloody fantastic. Your magnetic charger goes on the top. When you do charge it, you just back the tail cap off a little bit and you'll see that it's charging. Read the manual, it'll tell you all about it, but it's very, very simple. And the user manual here, which is basically just going to tell you how to use it, what's all the goods and bads and this and that. I'll go through how to use it. It's a really simply used Armytek. So some Armyteks have quite diverse range of what it can do with the user interface. This one's quite simple. I like a bit of a change up. I like a simplistic light. All right, so let's unscrew the tail cap again, and we will install the 21700 lithium 5000 milliamp hour 3.6 volt flat top Armytek battery. And all right, so up close, it is just a beautiful light. It's got that beautiful Armytek finish, plenty of heat sinks on the neck and just below the head area. Does have a crenulated bezel, does have a smooth reflector, and that to me looks like an SFT70 emitter, which is a beast of an emitter. What else can we say about it? Well, we've got a head to tail. Might have to do it this way with this new camera not being able to see very high. 15 centimeters from head to tail, so it's decent. I mean, it's just a beautiful size light, really beautiful size light. So you cannot turn it on with the side switch, but I'll go through the user interface in a second. The bezel looks like it's made from a different material, feels like it's made from a different material. I think it is made from a different material, and it feels tough as nails. Remember, 25 meter drop, this will survive, and 25 meter submersion, this will survive. So it's just incredible. It's the way these lights are made to last forever. The weight, so including the battery, it comes in at 205 grams exactly. So it's not too heavy, not too thick. Let's see how thick the head is. We are down here in the metric system, so give me some of that centimeters, just under 3.5 centimeters. And again, beautiful smooth reflector down there. So the outputs that you're going to get from this are, if you want moonlight mode, you press and hold the side button and then you click the tail switch, and that comes on into your, I won't call it moonlight mode, but that's the lowest mode you're going to get, which is 9 lumens, and that's the one you get for 10 days. And then to cycle, you simply just click. So that's gone right up to the top. I'm blind for a second. That's your 3000 lumens. Click down, that's 665 lumens. Click down again, that's, oh, sorry, it just cycled down. So my mistake, hang on. Okay, so that is your 235 lumens for 12 hours. That is your 665 lumens for 3 hours and 25 minutes. And that is 3000 lumens for 2 hours and 10 minutes. Just absolutely blinding. Now, as you can see, the Firefly mode, they call it, is not included in the cycling. So if you want the Firefly mode, you have to turn the light off, and then from off, press the side switch and then the tail cap, and you get your Firefly mode. And the only way you turn the light off, again, is by the tail cap. Now, you can momentary and let go, or fully click in. Now, if I bring it down to that level there and turn it off and then back on, it comes on in your turbo mode, but you can disable that. So the way you disable, so you can, and oh, sorry, one more thing. If I double click and then press in, strobe, okay? Very, very tough, hectic strobe, very bright, unbelievable. But you can disable those things. So you can disable or enable memory, and you can disable or enable strobe. So the way, let's do strobe first. So the way to, so we've got strobe right now. So 1, 2, we've got strobe. So if I want to disable it from on, I'm going to press and hold the side switch and I'm going to hold it for 5 seconds, and then the flashlight's going to flash once, and then I'm going to release. Okay, so let's hold. Flash, let go. Okay, so now when I turn it off, strobe should not be activated. No strobe. Okay, so I'm going to enable strobe again because I really like strobe. So press and hold, and I'm going to wait for it to flash. Boom. Let's see. Okay, cool. Got strobe. Now, if you want to enable memory mode, so right now there's no memory mode, remember? So if I click it on, it always comes on in high. Even if I leave it off, if I turn it off like that, turn it back on, it always comes on in the 3000 lumens. If I want to enable memory mode, what I'm going to do is turn the light on, and then I'm going to press and hold the side switch, but I'm going to keep holding it for 10 seconds. So once it flashes after 5 seconds, I've got to wait and hold it for another 5 seconds, and then it's going to flash twice, and that then indicates enabling or disabling memory. So let's enable memory, shall we? So click, press and hold. So wait for the first flash. There it is. Wait again. And let go. Okay. Now, if I turn it off in this output, turn it back on, we've got memory mode. Awesome. Okay, so just a side note, the head was getting very hot on the highest output. So I know that this thing's got heat sinks everywhere, but guys, let me tell you, on that 3000 lumen output, this head was getting, I was worried if I was, not worried, but I was concerned I was going to not be able to hold the button for the full 10 seconds to enable memory mode because it was getting so hot. Now I am in a warm room. Obviously it would be different if I was outside in the cold searching around, but just note that the head is going to get hot. And so if you are pumping turbo for a while, the 3000 lumens, you may want to just back your hand off back here if you're not wearing gloves, because the head does get quite hot. Now, if you want to lock the light out, you literally just back the tail cap off. So if you want to put it in somewhere and you don't want to accidentally turn it on, then just give the tail cap a bit of a turn, and now it's locked out. Okay, so it's very, very easy to lock the light out, and I would recommend locking it out if you're traveling with it in a backpack or something like that. You do not want this light to turn on, especially at 3000 lumens in a backpack or a pocket even, because it will start burning stuff. So let's have another quick look before we go to night shots. Protruding tail cap, forward clicky, so which means you can momentary. Lanyard hole just up here. Beautiful finish, typical Armytek, just bloody gorgeous finish, absolutely phenomenal. Nice emitter, pumping out a lot of lumens, and as you're going to see, the night shots are very, very impressive. Well, let's wait no further. Let's go out to the night shots, and then we'll come back for some final thoughts. See you in a sec. All right, the Armytek. Whoa, look at that. That is on the highest output, and I'm going to click the button on the side here, and it's just going to cycle. Man, that is proper. Look at that. Gorgeous hotspot. Throws a long way. Beautiful beam, beautiful spill. Head's getting a little bit warm near where the button is. Nothing crazy though. Don't mean to scare ya. It's just getting warm. It's not getting, you know, like overly warm. Oh, this thing's awesome. All right, now it's starting to get pretty damn hot. Still can hold it, but it is getting hot. Kind of want to move my hand back a little bit. But now if I cycle, that's the lower output. Sustained runtime. Still got plenty of candela though, as you can see. And then that's the medium. Medium's probably your go-to, I reckon, for sustained output, but still a lot of distance. Medium's great. And then if we just turn it off and double click, you get strobe. That's for the bad guys, for the baddies. Don't come near me, baddies. I've got strobe. All right. Oh, and back on just to show you.
This one does not mess around. All right, that's the Armytek. See ya.
All right, so pros and cons about this light. The only con I have is that it gets hot very, very quickly. So, you know, that SFT70 pumping out 3,000 lumens, it gets hot quick. That's the only con. Everything else is a pro. Takes 2 CR123As, bloody big plus. 21-700, lots of runtime, bloody big plus. Love the bezel as well. Absolutely love that those crenulations on the bezel. Love the smooth reflector. Typical Armytek guys, you know, 25 meter drop, 25 meter submersion rate. I mean, that's unbeatable. It's just unbeatable. These lights are indestructible. The finish is beautiful, and a simple user interface. You know, you turn it on, and then the side switch organizes how bright you want it, and from off, if you want the firefly mode, press firefly mode, bloody beauty. So I got nothing but good things to say about Armytek. If you are interested in the new Dobermann Pro Max, click the link down below. If you're not interested, don't bother. But I hope you enjoyed the video, and until next time, stay cool and stay safe. See ya.